What's up, y'all? It's your boy King Churro,
And it's King Cushy.
and this is the Kings of Truth podcast. Oh man, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
been about a couple weeks.
I'd just like to explain the reason why our last episode was not put up was because it was a really big file. It ended up being like I think it was like almost 2-3 hours long, and then my MacBook wouldn't let me load it onto the movie editor or the video editor, and then but plus it was also your voice level was down too. And I didn't like that, you know.
Yeah, that's why I hooked the mic up this time, so now it could be a lot clearer.
Yeah. So now we're using a different program, so hopefully maybe this will be a better option for us. And uh, I I like the fact that we can add more people if we need to. So you know what it come down to. But yeah, man, how you been?
I'm good, man. Just taking care of the kids, relaxing, and taking it day by day. How you doing?
I'm doing. I'll be honest with you. I'm not even in front for the podcast, man. I just I just lost my mom, so and I'm still getting over my losing my dad. So, you know, it sucks, man. I'm not trying to bring the podcast down, but it just sucks, man. And I wake up every morning not wanting to get up out of bed, but then my bed says, you know what, dude, it's been over 8 hours. You need to get your ass up, and then my body hurts. So, but yeah, man, just taking it again one day at a time. I mean, I went back to work right away because it just helps me keep my mind busy. So, that's my main thing is keep my mind busy. Because if I just sit around thinking about, nah, I'll be a mess, bro. I'll be crying my ass off. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, it's a tough situation, but it's best to, like you said, keep moving and find something to do to get you out the mind frame.
Yeah, that's why last night when I was invited out to, even if it's celebrating a little 7-year old's birthday, I just invited out to hang out with an old friend. It was just that much easier for me. So,
And sometimes kids bring you joy. Sometimes they just
yeah, and this little one, she was happy as hell, like for everything she got. You know what I mean? I got her an Amazon gift card, and they're like, "What kid likes Amazon?" But she was so happy she got the Amazon gift card. You know what I mean? She was so,
shop.
bro. She was like, someone had given her like a Hello Kitty shirt, just a Hello Kitty shirt, and she was just ecstatic about this Hello Kitty shirt. And then her dad, my buddy Carlos, he'd gotten her like this gift package, like the basket is like a plastic basket with Hello Kitty's face on the front, and then everything about Hello Kitty, like all the different shit that was in it, and I don't know, like stickers and erasers and whatever else girls like. So she was all freaking excited about that, and then and it was just funny because every time she got something, she'd like just toss it on the floor, like, and it's not because she was like, oh fuck this, but kids, they don't really care so much, right? Like I got her a greeting card that really didn't say anything in it because she's not gonna read it. Yeah. It's all about what's inside of it. But no, it's just that just it's just seeing the joy in her face. And actually, that's since I've known this guy since 2011, and his oldest daughter is 15 now. I knew her when she was like 2 or 3.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so it was cool. Like she even saw me. She's like, "Uncle Churro." I'm like, "Oh, what's up?" And she gave me a hug and everything. It was real cool,
She's
real
like,
cool.
hey, that's uncle right there.
Yeah, yeah. So she was like, and like she was the only out of all four of his kids. His oldest is his stepson, and then there's the girl Carla, and then it's Casey, and then Caroline. Caroline, it was Caroline's birthday last night. So, and then his new girlfriend too, and his new girlfriend and the youngest have the same birthday, so it's her birthday yesterday too.
Oh, they share the same birthday.
Yeah. Now I gotta bring his girlfriend on here though. I'm telling you, she's fucking interesting as shit, bro. She she's into, well, she first of all she manages Emerald and Sage dispensary in Palm Springs.
Okay.
but she lives in up in Hemet, I guess. And but she's into like spiritual healing, into like she does the mushroom healing where they, so it's not like the recreational mushrooms that Daryl will be eating. It's like
Yeah.
the shit that's concentrated to like really expel your bad energies and shit. Like it's so yeah. When I was told all about this, I'm like, man, I didn't want to because when my buddy was talking to me about it on Thursday, he was telling me about how she does all this and the what's called Cambo, which is basically the poison frog. You know how they take the ward off the poison frog and then they get high off that shit.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it has more to do with again releasing bad energies or getting over traumas and shit like that. Like she does a lot of that stuff. So it'll be cool to get her on here, and she reads people too, bro. Like she was reading me the entire night. So then when I got home and I got a text message, hey bro, appreciate you for coming out, blah blah. Like hey man, I appreciate you, hitting me up and letting me know about it. And he's like, yeah, my girl got a good vibe off you. And I was like, yeah, I feel like she was reading me because she kept glancing at me. She kept glancing at me. And so apparently what it was, she's been reading me. And then she gets like these, um, I don't want to say voices, but she gets like these little messages from people about whoever's around her. So
Okay. So she getting some type of vibe, some energy from somewhere.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then she also she does what do they call it? Like transmuting. Like she like she'll take all your bad energy and take it just she'll like pull it off of you to bring it to her. But then sometimes it'll be so bad that she has to vomit it out. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. This is like this. Oh man, we gotta get her on the pod, man. Cause I just to hear, dude, I'll let her talk for a whole hour, just to hear what she got to say. Cause,
Oh yeah, because I
bro,
got questions. I want to know what when
that's
she
what I'm
getting that
saying.
negative energy, like her body shot feels like she got to. Her body tells her to vomit it up.
Yeah, like it's just so bad that she has to vomit it out, and
That's crazy.
and literally like I'm saying, she'll talk. We'll let her talk for like an hour, and we'll be like, because all it's just interesting shit. Like I've never I mean, I've heard of people doing it, but I've never actually met someone who does it. So you know,
Yeah, I used to see that like on YouTube or TV, but to see it in person would be. Might they smoke some weed, but I need to smoke first.
oh yeah, and again, she manages this dispensary, so she knows all her shit too.
Yeah,
So that's probably you and her would vibe right off the bat, just knowing because I even I started going over here to West Coast Cannabis because it's right by the house, and I don't go to Cannabis 21 plus anymore because I mean other than seeing Moreno there, that's the only person I'm interested in seeing over there. But then that's too far from the house from me already.
hey,
But
if there's a shop right around the corner, I'm going to the one right around the corner too.
exactly. So um, but West Coast they sell high supply, but they only sell like in I think they no high supply doesn't make wax.
Yes, they do.
So then I think that's what I saw. So I was looking for small buds, or even just oh no they have they sell in grams and they sell in eighths, but they don't have the one that I used to smoke, the hybrid one. They only have the indica or the sativa, and it's not. You know how they
They got
all
the green one. You got
yeah.
the green one, the hybrid.
No, it was a blue. It was blue. The blue's the indica,
Blue's indica, yeah.
and then
Green's the
the
hybrid, red's the sativa.
yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, they only had I only saw the indica. I was like, nah, I remember I used to smoke. I forgot what it was. I used to smoke, but it was pretty bomb. And it was only like that I can enjoy my little high before I'm ready to fall asleep. And but anywho, yeah. And this what this West Coast cannabis I got right here. If we can see it, the OG Kush. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I mean, I still have a couple of pre rolls I made. So I gotta hit those. But
Have you tried the American weed, the Rockets?
the Rockets.
Yeah, it's,
What is that?
yeah. It's a vet owned company.
Okay.
You know, you gotta support the vet. So they have this one called it's called American Weed Co. American Weed Company. They have this one called Bomb Buzz as an indica, but they give you 7 half-gram infused pre rolls in there.
Okay. Oh, they're
Yeah,
on. I don't know. You brought me some to the house. That
yeah. I
one.
worked at the flower.
Yeah,
We got the flower last time.
yeah, yeah. I had a little bit of that. It was, I don't remember. I don't do infused, right? So I tried it. I'm like, wow.
You know, I forgot the weed was even infused. I like when I first got the weed, I was like, oh, that's weed cool. I try to. I'm gonna smoke the weed first. I'll try to infuse joint later. And I was smoking, and I was like, is this shit infused? I'm like, it's not infused. I had to read the package. And I was
Yeah.
like, wait, it is infused. Fuck. I know Ray don't do infused, but you know what? He doesn't do infused today.
Actually, so I had the 2 packages left, and so then I when I reconnected with my brother, before my mom passed, I brought him that. I bought him some. He likes to do swishers with his, so I went and got him some swishers to roll that in, and then the girl the smoke shop I went to, it was some Asian girl, and she was like trying to sell me on a bunch of other stuff, and I ended up buying like an infused pre roll. I got him Skywalker OG infused pre
That's
roll.
good. Yeah.
So I'm like, there you go, smoke this when you have, because obviously the day of my mom's passing, like I gave him to him in the morning so he can smoke it throughout the day.
Yeah.
And then my youngest stepbrother was there too. He's like a year or two older than me. Daniel, he was there too, so he smokes a lot. So it was perfect.
So all y'all smoke weed?
Yeah, but you know me, I'm a light smoker, and I only do it at home. If I know I gotta drive home, I ain't smoking.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't smoking
Yeah.
no goddamn way.
Nope. Cause I'm gonna be plastered to the seat. I'm not gonna move. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And that's funny though. I tell everybody it's like a Tyler Perry movie. The family that smokes together stays together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because my family the same way. Like all my brothers, all of us smoke weed.
Yeah.
But we all different. Like we all different. Like we, I'm a chain smoker, so I'm gonna smoke back to back to back to back to back.
Like my brother.
Yeah, my brother D and Kwame, if you gotta smoke back to back, the weed ain't no good, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let just be that. Let's just say that right now.
Yeah, you get. I just need 1 hit, 2 hits, maybe just a half gram pre roll, and I'm good. But you got one after the other. I remember that one Christmas party. And we had one going to the left, one going to the right. And honestly, that's the reason why I don't think I was that high when I left there, because I think and it's just my opinion. I'm not really sure how it go, but when you got one indica going one way and you got a sativa going the other, I think it just kind of balances out.
Yeah, and then like you said, we was eating at the same time and drinking, so
Yeah, yeah,
we was barbecuing. You smoked some meat. Johnny had the flat grill. We was eating at the same time, so
yeah.
it was like you can't get too buzzed. But
No, it was good though. It was good. It was a
it
good
was fun.
time. Yeah,
It was fun. Even then, that's why I got mad then because some people like, some people shouldn't be invited. I'm like, well, it ain't really about y'all. It's about the people that was here originally from the shop. That's
yeah.
the original crew.
And brought the vibe too. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I worked there and I brought down the store every time. You know what I'm saying? And some people was doing that. Not gonna name any names because I don't know his name anymore. But he was a black guy that looked white as shit, and yeah, he was a black guy. Let's see, he was a black guy with this skin color, and he looked depressed all the time.
Some people was like that. I don't know. I don't understand people who work at a marijuana shop and mad all the damn time. Like,
Yeah, like
nobody want to come in to nobody pissed off.
yeah, seriously. But I don't know, and it was that guy that was dating Holly. I know that for sure. I just don't know his name. That's why I'm not saying
Ashton.
it.
Ashton. Ashton.
Yeah. Ass wipe. Yeah.
That guy was irritating.
It looked like he's
Cause
crying every time, bro.
it'll be the lead on the floor and they'd be in the bathroom and I'd be in my office and he would literally come knock on the door. Nick, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? Where are my leads? Where are my leads? I used to get pissed off every time I hear where my leads on the radio. I used to be like, hey man, if you call once, they coming. You ain't gotta keep doing that. Jake thought that shit was funny. Jake would laugh at me. Where my leads? Where my leads? Where my leads? And I'd be irritated like, bruh. He good dude though. Good guy.
Yeah.
Just was all over the place.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't like he came in all the time looking like he was about to cry. And half the time he was crying because he was shitting his pants.
Yeah, he was like you say all over the place, man.
Like how are you gonna sit there and like gobble up a bunch of cheese knowing you're lactose intolerant? Like I don't. He always had bubble guts every single day.
I think he did that on purpose, because he knew he had to go to the bathroom.
But again, if you're gonna be if you are gonna be employed at a dispensary, you should honestly know that you're there to be happy, bro. Like you're not gonna be all, you know what I'm saying? It's just too depressing, bro. Like you work at a weed shop of all places. It's not like you're working at Target and you're like, oh fuck the management again. You know what I mean? No, you're at a fucking weed shop. You're legally selling weed.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna go to jail.
No. You walk in, you supposed to be like, how the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
How can I help you today? You want to be happy.
That's why when you went on to Google and you go onto Yelp and you see Uncle Ray Ray the bud tender,
yeah.
you know you're gonna have a good time.
You have a positive. You know you is. You gonna. Sometimes that's what you're supposed to have. I can't bud tend all the times, but you know damn well if I was out there, I ain't being serious at all. You know me, I would just say whatever.
Yeah. What's funny is like some people, like the customers, and that's the thing about customer service is the customers will come in pissed off. The customers will come in however they want to come in. But you as a bud tender, you can't be the same way. You can't have the same attitude. That's why even Rocky, he'll have a badass day, but then at the shop he's a different person than who he was when he walked in.
Yeah.
But and
he always he always didn't bring his day onto the customer.
Yeah.
Whatever he was going through, he didn't say to the customer. He had just have a whole conversation with him.
Yeah. And he was a salesman, so he number one was him selling them on, look, you're here for a pre-roll. Let's just get you on an ounce. And that's why that Octavio dude, that's what happened. He was coming for pre-roll, but then all of a sudden he got talked into buying an ounce.
Mm-hmm. And then he came back for pre-roll.
Yeah.
he just started acting like that was his shop, and I don't know. My thing was, don't talk to nothing. Like as customers, everybody talk positive, but there's no point of talking. Hey, let me go in front of you because I'm at work type shit. Like everybody's here, everybody's in line, everybody's waiting their turn. You don't need to go just because you came in at work. Come during work.
Yeah.
You don't go get lunch. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to Taco Bell and get mad because there's 10 people in line and tell them, hey, you don't go up to every car. Can I go before you because I'm on lunch? They gonna say the same damn thing. Me too. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Nah. But I like it. Just say some. I don't know. I think that I be seeing this shit for years. Like the people that get the shop and act like they're bigger than the shop. It's still a job. Just because you work at a marijuana shop don't mean you hot shit.
Yeah. Shout out KK Kalen.
He's stupid. Bruno,
hey,
you know what I'm talking about.
Hey,
be like that.
Hey, it's the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Yeah, it is though. It's some people get there and then they start acting like the shop need them. The shop gonna make money regardless. That's why it's legal. They have a contract with the city every year. As long as they renew their license, they can sell weed.
Yeah.
They make their payments, they gonna get product. Your job is really to come to the shop and make it all. just work there and be happy with it. Not how many people, my fight was what people want to raise after raise after raise after raise. And it's like, what job give you 3 raises in 1 year?
But not only that, what retail job gives you any raise? Period. You know what I'm saying? Just because you want a raise doesn't make sense. That doesn't make it doesn't mean that you're gonna get a raise just because you ask for it. But on top of that, it's like people wanted raises just for what? To doing the same shit you're doing yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it to me, it doesn't make sense. So if you sold more than anyone else, I can consider that. But if you're doing the average same shit everybody else is doing, but my thing too is if they knew the owners, if they knew Sean, because apparently according to you, Tara wasn't that bad.
I would say Sean is not giving out. Even right now to this day, he's not giving out no raises. There's nothing you can do.
That's what I'm saying. So Sean's not the type of person to give out raises. Sean, even to his best employees, even to the employees that that run all 10, 12 stores, whatever he got. But at the end of the day, it's like, so you get these employees coming up talking about raises. They need to understand that the owner's not willing to give even the best managers raises or even proper pay. So why the hell would you expect your GM or your whatever the hell you were, your regional manager or whatever, to give them a raise? It just doesn't make any sense. None of that shit made sense.
Like every fucking job, every fucking job. I open up the store, I help put up TVs. Sometimes I don't know what I am. People are like, what was you? Like, every damn thing, because I had to do every damn thing.
Yeah, you're every position.
Every position.
Yeah.
And like you said, some people be like, oh, I'll have to come in and do this every day. Like, yeah, you preaching to the choir. You preaching to the guy who had to set this whole shop up. I was here when it was getting built.
Yeah.
I was here with the contractors. I was here when this was getting laid. I did the job fairs. I'm the one who opened them doors. I was here. I'm the one who did the training. I'm that one. And you'll come in and we only been open 6 months. You just got hired 3 months ago. I'm running this shop. No, you don't. You ain't never did nothing.
Yeah. You ain't never looked no display case. You ain't shit.
Don't even know the details of everything about who to contact, who to do what.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just people don't understand that it starts from the top. It's not like if I can get raises, of course, I love to. Like I'll just start off. I believe if you get what you pay for. If you want people to sell and you want them to do great, you got to pay them. And I think if we was paying people, yes, but what business does that?
Yeah.
The restaurants just started doing $20 an hour for a cook. They just started doing that. So I can't be the one to be like, yeah, I'm gonna give you $25 an hour to do this and this and this.
See, the problem with people is they think that, or they don't understand, like, because me and Johnny were talking about this the other day. Back in the day when, like, 2000. Sorry, hold on.
Bless you, brother.
Thank you. Me and Johnny were talking about this back in 2000. We were making minimum wage was like $5.25. Let's say.
Bless you.
Allergic to bullshit. Yeah, like back in the day, back in 2000, like minimum wage was like $5 and I think it was like $5.25 an hour. Yeah, that's how much I made as a host. I worked at Murray Counters. I worked as a host and a cashier, and then I went into being a server because I wanted tips. But I'm still making $5.25 an hour. So imagine that you're paying them $16 an hour plus tips. They want a raise. They don't understand that. Hey, back in the day when y'all was still barely a nut, there were people out there making only $5 an hour. And when you could find a job that paid you $8 an hour, you were living big.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're getting paid 16 and some change plus tips, and you're expecting to get paid more. Fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, they want to get paid. Nowadays they want to get paid more. They think that I would say it's the sense of entitlement. They just feel like I've been working here Think about it. They be working in less than like 6 months, 6 to 8 months. I want to raise. I deserve this. It's like you only been here 6 months.
Yeah.
You only been here 8 months, and then you doing the same. And the thing is, you see how it is when people come. They start off. Let me do everything right first, and then once they get everything down packed, then they flaws kick in. Where I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to clean up. You ask somebody to do something, then you start getting the negative feedback. That's why I laugh every time I see people be on like social media, be like, "I just got the job, and you wish me luck." And then 3 months later, after this job, fuck this job, I'm about to call out. How can the job? Boy, why can they give you a raise in that? You don't even. People forget what they do. How many
Yeah.
call outs they have? Do they show up on time? Or
Mm.
what's their attitude towards management? Is they always picking a fight? Is there always an argument? You know, people don't look at that. They don't understand. Like they forget what happens in the first 3 or 4 months. And you know what I'm talking about. Each month it was something different with somebody new, and it's just like how,
Mm. Well,
like why?
also on top of that, like remember when we were talking back in the day, we were talking about how people don't understand overhead,
No,
right?
they don't.
So when we were talking, we're talking about raises and everything else. I mean, or even talking about hours and shit like that. We would send Fernando home early, whatever. He get all mad. But I mean, we already got another security guard here. Why do we need you? So and then he make a big old argument. I'm like, well, you got to think about overhead. And for some reason, people just don't understand that in order for a business to employ you, they need to make money. So if they're only bringing in, let's just say, obviously it's not real numbers, but let's just say they're only bringing in 2,000, and then it costs $2,500 a day to employ the all X Y and Z. They're gonna have to start cutting losses because at the end of the day they have to at least even out at the end of the day.
Yeah, people don't understand. They got bills.
Yeah.
Bills come in.
Yeah, so just because you're selling weed at $25, $30 an eighth, or you're selling whatever the case might be, there are more customers coming in spending $300 at a time, whatever. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if the company's only pulling in X amount of dollars is just below what they're supposed to make because they need to pay you for being employed, they're gonna cut their losses. It's not a greed thing. And it's greedy for an employee to think that they should just be there getting paid to do absolutely nothing. Which, let's be honest, a lot of them were doing that. They're absolutely nothing. They weren't counting. They weren't doing shit. And then and
Just walking around talking shit and then wondering why and then getting mad and if you send them home. And
yeah,
yeah, they
yeah.
get cut.
I mean,
And then yeah,
even if you think about it, like you brought up Taco Bell, or whatever. You go to Taco Bell now. There's only people in the back cooking. The only people that are taking your order is a person in the drive-through. There's no one at the counter. They've got kiosks. You got McDonald's, same thing. They got kiosks. They don't. The only person taking your order is a person in the drive-through. But if you walk in, if you want to make an order, you have to go to the kiosk and do it. And even then, you also have to swipe your card at the kiosk. I mean, it's really, they're gonna pay their people $20 an hour. They're gonna find ways to fucking cut people out.
yeah. Get rid of and most of the time you gotta cut the fat. You gotta cut the fat. And business is always gonna be like that. People don't. I don't think that's why these same people don't have. It's not business minded.
Yeah.
You say you have employees, you have employers, and some people keep the same mind as an employee and don't think about an employer. And they ain't thinking about ever owning a business in life.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, don't get me started on that part. Remember when me and Johnny talking about, oh, we're gonna open a bar, and then all of a sudden that Rite Aid popped up, and Johnny's like, oh yeah, let's do them. Like, okay, so let me ask you a question. So we do this, we have to build out a kitchen that's gonna be at least $100,000 up there, and then we got to build out the inside because the kitchen, you build out the kitchen, then the rest of it looks like shit. You got to build out the inside too. For a bar, the Rite Aid would be way too fucking big, way too big.
and then I mean, it would be something nice,
Like
but you gotta think like
you'd have
you
to
gotta think
section, you'd have to section it off, right?
yeah,
And then there's a drive-through window for, well, let's go and put food in there too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you
you
don't
don't have
want,
to drive through, so you can do that.
you
You
know.
have a nice little bar, but
But he just kept going on about what we can do, but it's like, you just want this shit so you can drink beer. And I'm just like, why would I set up a business just so you can set up just so you can put yourself on a bar stool to drink beer?
just so you
What
can hang out.
Yeah, what do you plan on doing for the business that you want to open up with me? And I'm not, just like I told you with everybody else that asked me to do a podcast. Like, if I'm gonna do all the work, I don't want to do it. You know, every time hey, okay, if I'm gonna do all the work, I don't want to do it. Same if I open up a bar, Johnny. I love my boy. He's my best fucking friend, right? He have my back for everything. But at the end of the day, if I'm gonna do all the work, I don't want to do it. Like, you need to get your ass off your fucking bar stool. You need to do something. If I don't see that happening, which I already know, just because I've been friends with him for so long. Like, been since 2009. We've been friends, and it's just like, dog, if I gotta do X, Y, and Z, and you're just doing A, um, I'm good.
It'll be worth it.
Or B for bullshit. I don't want to do it.
Man, gonna be. I think that sometimes it's kind of hard to go businesses with your friends, anyways, because everybody gonna have their own.
Yeah.
You gonna have certain people gonna be like, no, it's the bar we choose. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and it's like, hey, man, hell no. Especially when it's time to make money. When it's time to make money, this is money we talking about.
Yeah, and then on top of that, I remember one time we were talking about it, and you're like, cause his thing is he wanted to create a marijuana lounge, but the laws aren't in place where we can sell drinks and sell food and still be able to provide a lounge for marijuana. And because even Moreno was like, there's gonna be a law that's gonna pass, blah blah. I'm like, okay, well, until it's passed, I can't think about that shit.
Yeah, why put it? You can't put it in place now. You can't put something in place that's not if it's not passed.
Exactly.
Plus, the lounge. Tell Johnny the lounge is the lounge that's they already have in place right now that you're not going to.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, so then here's the thing. So there's a Sizzler over here by Indio High School, and the Sizzler's been closed since COVID. And I was like, oh, we should open up that bar. This is back when he thought he was gonna get $1 million or some shit from that one chick, or I think 2.5 million or something like that. That she was supposed to inherit, but she never did because she was scamming him. Anyway, so he's like, oh, I don't know what the laws are about how close a marijuana lounge can be to a high school. I'm like, dude, you're still on that shit? Like, get off that shit, man. If that's the goal, if that's your goal to open that shit up, I don't want to open up with you, bro. And he's like, why not? I'm like, I want to sell food that's gonna make money. I want to sell alcohol that's gonna make money. Having a marijuana lounge, we can't. Basically, we're not gonna be a dispensary and a bar. It's not. None of that shit's gonna mesh together. This is California. California ain't gonna allow that shit.
So I'm gonna allow you to smoke weed and drink alcohol.
Yeah.
And then get on the road.
Yeah.
That's the DUI. Mm-hmm. That's the case for everybody who leaving there get a DUI.
Yeah.
Unless you're catching a Lyft or Uber. No.
Yeah. So so I was telling him, like, dog, I'm not gonna focus my shit on my efforts to do that shit. If I'm gonna open business, I want to make money. He's like, yeah, well, you make money. I'm like, how? I was like, you can't think of it from an idealistic standpoint. You have to think of it from a legal standpoint, from whatever's actually gonna make money. You know what I'm saying? You can't think you're going to make money because you think this is a good idea or that's good. No, you have to understand the laws. You have to understand everything that's going on. You can't just willy-nilly be like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this, okay, and then get shut down tomorrow. That makes zero sense. So, and and even Moreno telling me, oh, bless you. Like Moreno telling me, like, you should do this, Uncle Ray, you should do it. I'm like, okay, but is it legal? Well, it could be. Like, it could be is one thing. What's legal?
You gotta do it the right way.
I'm not
Why open up a business and get shut down? Why would you?
exactly.
You work more.
No one, even Sean won't do that shit.
Yeah.
You don't open up a business knowing that hey, there might be a possibility that I'll get shut down tomorrow. Well, then why even open in the first place?
Yeah.
It's a lot of effort, and people just think, okay, you open a business, that's it. No, if that was easy, everybody would have a business. You know,
Nah.
I mean,
Hell nah.
it's
Nah.
not it's not like setting up a taco truck. But even then, taco trucks are fucking hard as fuck to open up too. That's why every Mexican we have in India, not everyone has a taco truck.
But then it's about location where you gonna put your space at, and I think the problem
And
with that is,
if you come down here, you'll see a taco truck in almost every corner, and they're not even all legal. They're just there.
yeah, and the city know that.
Yeah.
I mean, when they just pop up some days and be like, "Hey, shut this shit down."
Yep. In
They
Pond.
did, they did it to me when I was in Hemet. When I was in Hemet, we had a taco truck. He was like, "Can I pull up?" And I'm like, "Go ahead. I don't care. You know me.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't care."
Yeah.
And then city
Let me get
pulled up. When he
discount.
pulled up, they shut it. Yeah, they shut it down. He wasn't even legit. I was like, I didn't know. He ain't on my property. He's out in front. So by law, he can park there. It's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
But legally here, he wasn't supposed to be there.
But how was the tacos though?
Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't like special to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like Camacho tacos.
It was better than Camacho. I'll say that. It was better than Camacho.
I don't know. Camacho has some pretty good tacos though.
No, but man, I don't want to get tacos from Camacho really.
That's
I'm always
true.
I'm always getting like a burrito.
That's true. But Camacho, he was feeding y'all fucking surf and turf burritos and shit. Steak, the carne asada, and the shrimp.
Yeah, remember he had the surf and turf burritos, or he had the birria ramen.
Did he have that?
Yeah, he had the birria ramen before.
Oh, I remember that.
You don't remember that? Yeah, when he first came, he had the birria ramen. I think I had all his. I think every time he came, every time he had something new, I tried damn near every damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I barely got the taco. Everybody else would get the tacos. I'd be like, y'all dumb. That man make a bacon ass burrito. Give me that burrito.
Yeah, but I can't do shrimp, so I can't.
The shrimp?
I can't do the shrimp. I can't do the shrimp because I got gout.
Oh yeah, see, you gotta get the tacos in.
I remember. That's what makes me black. I got what is it? What you say that I got all the nigga symptoms?
Yeah,
I got gout, diabetes, hypertension.
I said very black as hell. He got all the nigga symptoms, all of them. And he hate hearing some bullshit too. So oh hell no. He just got calling out. Oh hell no. He ain't gotta say nothing. No, fuck that. I ain't gonna hear this shit.
Hey, you know what? That's what. So I was at with my buddy last night at Shakey's, and he was like, "Man, you know about one thing about Churro, he doesn't hold back. He gonna say what the hell he's gonna say, and then if you want to fight him, he'll fight you too." I'm like, I'm not fighting no more, man. I'm good. I'm too old for that shit.
Hey, we getting older, but calm down, sir. Hey, but you do. God, you would say you're gonna call it. You're gonna call it. No, regardless if you want to hear it or not, you're gonna call it.
Yeah.
And then be like, I don't care. I just had to tell you that. But all right.
Just letting you know in case you didn't.
Yeah, just because you didn't catch it. I'm telling you, that should be funny. I'll be laughing every time. I'll be like, yeah. If you know him, he always gonna call it. That's how it is.
Nah, if you can't call out bullshit, here's the thing. I'm gonna just touch on that real quick. If you can't call out bullshit when you know it's bullshit, then you're not being truthful to yourself.
That's true.
Right? So, I'm gonna just put this out there. My sister-in-law don't like my wife, and I don't know why. After 12 years and not talk to my brother or my sister-in-law, this is 1,000% truthful right here. This is the Kings of Truth podcast, right? So this is the truth right here. So she don't like my wife, and we don't know why. And then she tells me, "Oh, your wife is fake." How's my wife fake? Oh, she does fake things. Okay. What has she done that's fake? Because I hadn't seen y'all for 12 years. So what has she done that's been fake? Has she called you guys when I'm without me knowing? So, oh no, she didn't do nothing. I'm like, okay, what did she do? And she can't answer. And so my thing is this: um, people calling you fake, but they can't prove why you're fake. They can't prove any sort of fakery and foolery around it, what you're doing. More than likely, they're the one that's fake.
Facts. Because if you can't prove, if you have no story,
Yeah, you can't accuse anyone of being fake and not have a reason as to why they're fake. You know what I'm saying? Especially after not talking to them for however long. There's no where do you find that? Where do you you know what I'm saying? Like where do you have the evidence of that? You know what I mean? And it's like, nah, bro. If you're gonna accuse someone, then make sure there's evidence. Just like when they say Donald Trump was racist. Okay, show me where he's racist.
where is it?
Everybody got all kinds of shit they want to fucking say, but at the end of the day, bro, like, show me where he's racist. Show me where he wasn't donating to, Al Sharpton, or show me where he wasn't donating to Jesse Jackson's presidential run when he ran for president and lost. Show me where. Show me where he's a white supremacist. Okay, so show me where he never denounced white supremacy.
It's not him. That's the problem. They're saying he's a white supremacist. It's just that there's some white supremacists who just Donald Trump, and then they don't know what Donald Trump used to do back in the days. People forget Donald Trump was in a lot of movies and around a lot of black people back in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's not acting like there's pictures of that. There's documentation of that.
Yeah, and then some people will say, "Oh, just because you take a photo op of somebody doesn't make you not racist." Like, how does that make sense? What racist takes a picture with a black person?
And that ain't gonna happen.
I mean, to me, doesn't make any sense. I'm not trying to make this podcast about Trump, but I'm just like, as an example, if you're gonna accuse someone of something, you have to prove it. You can't go to a court of law and accuse someone of something and not have any evidence. That's just not how that works.
That's what people do nowadays. People like to accuse nowadays and run with it. And when you ain't around certain people who don't know the situation, they believe what you say. So sometimes they probably been so used to saying that to somebody. Then when they say that you prove to me, they really don't have no proof.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people say the wrong things nowadays. I don't like her; she's fake, and they're like, "Oh, she's fake." Like, yeah, oh my god, and they just run with it. They don't see why she fake. They don't ask why the person's fake. None of that. They just hear one person say that they think that everybody will go with that.
Yeah.
Nah. There's
a
lot of fake shit going on. That is nowadays, but there's a lot of fake shit going on.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, like I said, like you can't don't. So lesson of today's podcast: don't ever call anyone fake if you can't prove why they're fake, because you sound fake your goddamn self.
There's a lot of people do that nowadays, man.
But let me also say this, because I know that my brother and my sister-in-law might see this, because it's gonna go on YouTube regardless. I love y'all. I never stop loving y'all, but the thing too is, if you love me, you gotta love who I love too. You know what I'm saying? My wife been there through everything, bro. My dad passed away. I had nobody but my wife. My in-laws, they came, but I wouldn't have my in-laws without my wife. My wife was my rock, bro. Like, yeah.
Before, like I said, I met your wife 1,000 times. She cool as hell, so I'm not gonna sit up here and be like,
how? Nah, even you said, like, how is she fake? Like, like what she did, she ain't never done nothing to be fake.
Nah, and she states how she feels. She states, even with the like you said, situation with Vinny. After even meeting your wife and running into your wife after that, she still stated how she felt and wasn't no bad animosity, no nothing there. I didn't like this and this and this. Okay, that's understandable. You have the right to feel that way.
Yeah.
And she got brought in the situation too, and then it's like I don't see nothing. Every time I see her, I always see the same smile, nice person. It's not. I don't really see no like fakeness.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I seen when shit get real. I seen when it gets real. When it gets real, goddamn it, it gets real. She gonna stay how she feels.
yeah,
Period.
yeah,
No, no emotion, just straight. This is how I feel about. Okay, cool. That's understandable. And then after that, you move on and you see her. She always a nice, bubbly person. And sometimes she got to contain Ray. Hey, it's Ray we're talking. Hey,
yeah, yeah,
King Churro right here. Churro gonna say some shit. Sometimes you're gonna have to. It's hard to contain this motherfucker. But it's like she's a nice, bubbly person. But y'all brothers. And y'all going through a whole traumatic time. So yeah, everybody has to come together.
yeah.
And be there for each other because everybody's going through it individually. And y'all grown now, man. Smoke a joint. That's all it is. Y'all need to sit there and smoke. That's what it is. Too much tension. Y'all ain't been around so damn much. Y'all ain't had time to really sit back and relax. Y'all just need a good old fashioned sit back, smoke wine,
Yeah.
and good.
No,
Remember the
seriously.
good
I
times.
mean, seriously. At the end of the day, like my goal after reconnecting with my brother was to bring him and his wife and his kids here, and they ain't never been to my house since I got it.
It's time for all that. It's
Yeah.
time for all that. Yeah, it's time to
That
come through. And
I got the pool. I got the tennis court. We could play pickleball. You know what I'm saying? They got the basketball court right here too, because him and his boys like to play ball. I can't run for shit anymore, so I'm not even bothering.
you be the ref.
Yeah.
3 to 3.
It's like,
All right,
hey,
it's 3 to 3.
it's like, don't worry, let me get the ball for you. You know what I'm saying? But no, so I don't want, if my brothers and my sister-in-law sees this, I don't want you to think I don't love you, because I do. And but I already know that I can't now. I can't bring my wife around, and that really hurts me, because my wife again is my rock. Like if you ever, I felt like I was pinned in a corner that night, that she yelled at my wife, and because she was telling me like my wife had to go, but I could stay. I'm like, I'm not choosing my wife over my family, who hasn't talked to me in 12 years. But at the same time, they're family, so I have to. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're putting me in a situation where I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You're making me feel like I'd rather just walk away from everybody and let y'all handle yourself.
But at the same time, you gotta be there for your wife.
Yeah, I do. I
Like
do.
you say, you there, so you put it. How do you tell somebody you can stay, but if my wife can't be here, I can't be. That is
Yeah.
fine.
And then I just drove my wife home, and I came back the next morning by myself, but then that's the day that my mom passed.
Yeah. And that's some bad juju in the air right then and there.
Yeah, and I felt like everybody had someone to hug and hold and cry to, and I sat in a corner for a couple minutes crying by myself. But my stepdad's brother came up and just started hugging me, so I'm like, all right, well, I feel a little bit better. But yeah, it should have been my wife. You know what I mean?
At that time, yes.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's who you, like you said, how you help, who helped you with your dad when no one was there. Your
My
wife did.
wife was.
She was there.
Yeah.
So yeah, at that time, you needed your wife at that time.
Yeah.
And I just going through. I know you're going through it, brother. I know that for a fact you is, man. And you're gonna get past this. You're gonna get past. I just, like I said, take it one day at a time. But you're gonna always know. I know that the bigger picture is the whole family getting the family together. At the end of the day, I still bring my wife around. I don't give a damn. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you don't like it. Okay.
Yeah. Like my.
I'm coming over. If it's gonna be an event where there's a family event, just know she coming.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna always be me, because then that's gonna make it awkward too.
Yeah. We're gonna be burying my dad's ashes soon, and then when I get back, we're gonna scatter my mom's ashes out in the ocean. So that's what my brother and my sister-in-law set up. So, and I think there was only like 75 people they were able to put on the list, And then there was like she hit me up. She's like, all right, I need your list. I already got 50 people. I'm like, God damn, how many people do you fucking know that?
You already got 50.
She already got 50. So I'm like, okay, let me figure, let me strategize here, you know. But right off the bat, Luis and Johnny were like, hey, we want to go. So all right, you know. And of course, my wife is in, so
Yeah.
that's all four of us gonna roll out there. That's in Marina del Rey near Venice Beach,
Okay.
but on the
Yeah.
nice side, on the rich side.
Hey, y'all gonna be. That's gonna be a good one then. Nice little ride. Just don't get stuck again like y'all did on headed to the Raiders game.
No, we're not letting Johnny drive. Fuck that.
I still don't know how that happened.
Well, so let's roll back. So we were driving down that back way, you know, through what was it, through Joshua Tree and all that up there, you know, through 29 Palms, and we ended up in Lucerne Valley, which is freaking desert upon desert. I was surprised people even lived out there. Um, we're going down the road, and he totally doesn't take the road we needed to take. He ends up this tight turn of a road, and he just like flew right off the road. And I'm like, what the fuck? And we ended up on the berm, and then instead of just driving through the berm, he was trying to back out, so he got stuck. And I'm just like, did you fucking fall asleep? So here's what got me, and Johnny, if you're watching, I'm sure you already know this shit. I was pissed off. This is what pissed me off about Johnny. This fool, I asked him, did you fall asleep behind the wheel? He said, oh, no. How the fuck we end up here then if you didn't fall asleep behind the wheel? But then I had to be on his phone to get his roadside assistance, and I kept seeing the text messages pop up. And he's telling a couple of girls, oh, I nodded off behind the wheel. I'm like, nigga, like, why wouldn't you tell me you nodded off behind the wheel? My life is in your hands, but you telling these dumb bitches who you don't give a shit about that you're nodded off behind the wheel.
You want that sympathy text? Are you okay, boo?
Yeah. That's what I'm like, dog. Don't fucking put my life in your hands, and you don't fucking tell me that you fell asleep.
He ain't tell you shit.
Nah, that shit
Just
pissed
left you out there.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off, bro. And then cause in the video I had posted on YouTube, he was like, I was like, this motherfucker got us stuck in the middle of nowhere, and he looks at me, he's like, but did you die? I'm like, almost, fucker, I'm diabetic. Like, nigga, I don't have shit in the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're fucking stupid, bro. Like,
why he can't just go the normal way? Like, why don't we just go to bed? Why he gotta go to 29?
Well, because he wanted to you're basically cutting out all the, I think, the 10 to the 15 to whatever, or 215 or whatever. I think the 15. Yeah, you're cutting out all that by going to the back way. So you basically you save like an hour.
You end up where at?
And
15?
and you end up at a 15. Oh no. Yeah, you end up on a 15, yeah. But if you end up in the middle of nowhere over a berm, it doesn't really make a difference. Here's the even fucked up. Here's the fucked up part. I had to put in my credit card information because he didn't have the money for the roadside assistance, right? Because for some reason, Honda didn't have his information. Like his car is fully protected by the roadside assistance, but for some reason, Honda Corporation didn't have their system. It didn't have him in the system, so I had to front like $250. So, but that was just if they were to come out to do the service, when they would have taken the $250 out of my account. Problem is well, we found someone to pull us out of the berm, so we were able to get back on the road. But when the game, I think the game it was like halftime, and we had gotten the text or he had gotten a call saying, hey, the tow truck driver's on his way. I'm like, we're already halfway through this fucking game. Imagine if we would have stuck around waiting for that damn tow truck.
Y'all would have never seen.
We would never seen the game.
Y'all never seen a game like that. You and John fighting on the side of that, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. I'd have been fucking pissing in his grave right now. Like, bro, and it's not even, you know what I'm saying? It's all right. So being stuck is one thing, right? Being stuck and then having to deal because I would have just propped myself on against his car if I had to take a shit. Like it's a berm. It's nothing you do about it. You know. I'm gonna just drop my shit in the sand and cover it up like a fucking cat. But again, I'm diabetic and I need to have something to eat, and we had nothing to eat. You know, we're just supposed to get to Vegas, or get to Henderson, so we can go to White Castle, because he always wanted to try White Castle, which is fine. It was just it's cool. Like it's a good little stop, and then and it's like another 15-20 minutes from Henderson to Excalibur where we're staying at. But it's just like the whole point was a Raider game, was not anything else. It was a Raider game, and then we stay at the Excalibur. We enjoy Vegas for a little bit and then come home. That's just what it was gonna be. But had we missed the game, it would have changed everything. And you remember, it was the best game that the Raiders ever had, like the best home game they ever had. And I mean, they beat the Chargers 63-21, so that was a good game.
I wish you would have missed it. That's I'll tell you that. Since you would have thought that in my face.
You know what? Hey, just put on camera real quick. Show everybody your boat.
Oh Lord!
Show everybody your boat. Show. It came. Was that? What? Is that a birthmark?
It's right there. Yeah, here you go. It's right there though.
Yeah, you can't see
Charge
shit.
It down.
You can't see it.
Down. We know real Charger fan.
Yeah, you can't see shit there. Oh man.
Real Charger fan. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it.
This guy. But nah, man. So you know what? It was a lesson learned. This next time, next time we go out, we want to fly out. We're not driving out. That's what we want to do. But and the thing too is he was he hit me up yesterday and he was like, "Hey, what game we going to, bro? We going?" I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm like, let me get through all my shit first, and then let me figure out what we're gonna do. I mean, if anything, because his cousin's gonna go to the SoFi, the Raiders and Chargers. That's like the first game, so it'll be like the home opener for the Chargers. Okay. But they're not San Diego no more, so.
That ain't LA.
Yeah, they're in LA, but I don't think they're LA. It just don't sound right. To me, the LA Chargers is still the San Diego Chargers. And that's what it's always gonna be for me. I don't know. And the thing is, if let's say the Chargers move back to San Diego for from some miraculous reason, then all those LA Charger fans will become LA Rams fans. Let's be honest. People are fickle. People are not hardcore like that. The only reason
it's kind of funny seeing LA Chargers fans. It's kind of funny just seeing that in general. It's like I ain't never seen no LA Charger fans.
Nope. There wasn't that many Charger fans when they were originally from LA. That's the reason why they went to San Diego.
And now they out of nowhere. It's a bunch of them.
Yeah. But like I say, everybody's fickle, bro. Everybody's fickle. That's like you got all these LA Clipper fans, but if they went back to San Diego, how many Clipper fans you got left?
They should go back to San Diego.
So
that would have been
their D League is in San Diego.
I know, but they should go back to San Diego.
They should.
But they just built that new stadium, so they ain't leaving. But they should, especially like where they was at, that area where they was at.
Yeah,
it's right. It would have been that'd have been a nice area because that's what Hotel Circle was there for. Hotel Circle was good because it was right by the football stadium and right down on the same freeway as when the Clippers was there. So if the team had to come in and they had to go out, it was right there. It was easy for them. It was very easy to get on the freeway and go.
Yeah.
You had to jump. There was no traffic. You
Yeah.
literally on the freeway and you see literally 5-10 minutes away.
And then you just hop on the 8 to get to, like, I know you can hop on the 8 to get to Padre Stadium, to Petco
Yep,
Park.
yep. Eight to the yep. You hop on the eight. And that's the same in Petco downtown. Petco downtown was dope. Man, that was pretty. That shit. That shit is dope as hell. I give them that. Cause they have also they got like the park in the park where you can be walking through and it be a game and you can walk straight through the park and you can see the game if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So then be having like now I give them the credit for that one. That one's pretty good. Downtown right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 12th and Imperial, there was nothing there at 12th and Imperial, just a trolley station, and it was a Greyhound. The Greyhound was down there, and once they turned that into Petco Park, then they we start getting a little more like it's to get busier, and that area right there is like a nice little restaurant. That's where the Gaslamp area at, so that's where Gaslamp got popular too right there since that happened. So that's pretty good. That's when you went to high school down there, you can going to the games, it was easy to get tickets. You know, I'm free tickets to the game. Oh, cool. And go watch the Padres play.
Yeah, no, you know what? That's one part of. Well, I think there's several parts of San Diego I never been to, but one of them is the Gaslamp District. I've been. I just don't. I'm not a bar hopper guy anymore. You know what I mean? I don't go from hop. I don't hop from bar to bar, and I know there's a lot of bars out there with different themes and everything. You
Yeah,
know.
it's Gaslamp. Just how can you put it? It is like you really ain't got a bar hop if you don't want to, but it's literally bars everywhere. So
Yeah.
there's bars and clubs. It depends if you're trying to go to the club, if you're trying to go to the bar. So there's bars, there's clubs, and there's different type of bars. They got you got the one with the horse, the one. You got a bunch of. Then you got the rooftop bars. You got there's a bunch of shit going on all at one time. And
Yeah.
so people was going different ways. You got the hookah lounges. So you'll see some people just stand outside the hookah lounge and shit,
Yeah.
and just you see people just nonstop moving. That's what it really is, nonstop. All like everybody going different directions.
I think it'd be a trip to you and I go to a hookah lounge and just watch people walk, just talking shit to everybody. Look at that! 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 That'd be hilarious, bro. That yeah. No, hey, that's why you need to set up your own personal YouTube channel, bro, because everybody need to see what I see every time we kick it. You know, you just need to be just sit. Hey, you could do like live stream, or you could do what like I said on your YouTube channel, just sitting somewhere just talking shit about people.
Yeah.
And
People watch
it doesn't have to, yeah, it doesn't have to be like anything specific. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about like people watching. Yeah.
Sometimes, but that's just being downtown San Diego. Like I said, man, you went to high school downtown. You skip. You never know, bro. You just 12th and Imperial, like by the Padres Stadium. It's literally they go to Padres Stadium, real great stadium, look very very nice. Right across the street, there go the homeless.
Yeah.
They go to Crystal Meth Addicts. Everybody right there, and I mean, people watching the whole time. Look at this one.
Yeah.
He over here high as hell, talking to himself, pelvic thrust in the air. This man is out here tripping.
You got a lot of that out there now. You got a lot of that out there, and I know a lot. I noticed a lot of people who are coming out of the woodwork trying to become politicians just so they can make places like San Diego a lot better for people. You know what I mean? Because nobody wants a fucking homeless person around. I mean, they're fun to look at sometimes, but not to actually interact with. You know.
But that's insane. Like literally, the people who know San Diego know it's like day and night. You know what I'm saying? It's day and night. You can, like I said, you can be downtown. You can be downtown and like you say, you'll see the people going to the clubs. Everybody dressed, and then you look to your right, you see the homeless motherfuckers like, and they ain't doing nothing. They just trying to sleep. Some of them just be right here and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Some gonna be down there high as hell though. Some gonna be high as a motherfucker with people. And you just be like, leave them people alone, man. You know damn well you know they're from out of town.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It, it, it'd be a sight to see though. It'd be a sight to see, man.
I'm telling you, you just need to set up your own YouTube channel just to do that. Just to do that.
Hey, that
Call
should be
call
right.
call it King Cushy laughing at people, or
People,
King Cushy talk shit.
Yeah, that shit. Hey, just people watch. I'd be bored sometimes, bro. I think that sometimes I like doing that shit though. People watching.
Which is fun. It's free entertainment.
Yeah, just like even when I told you I was gonna get a rap, like it was like, hey, I got $2 worth of gas left. You want some? I said, when they start giving out gas, not when the people. I was like, nah, you can get your change back, ma'am. I don't need no gas. She was like, you sure? It's $2. $2 worth of gas. I was like, first of all, man, do it look like I need some goddamn gas? That's number one. Number two, just need a goddamn rap. But I ain't never seen nobody saying that you need $2 worth of gas. Man, shit is the world's getting crazy.
Oh man.
I just smoke out of there.
Was that the gas station guy telling you that?
Nah, it was just a random Mexican lady. She was just sitting there like, yeah, I got $2 worth of gas left. I don't want to.
Oh, instead of going in to get her change, right?
Yeah, she don't want to get her change. I'm like, this don't even look right now. I'm gonna come up and just take $2
Well,
worth of gas.
it would depend because you drive a Mercedes, so it's if it's 87, no. What if I
That's the
89?
point. Yeah, I'm looking at her car like,
Me driving the Camry, I'm like, all right, go ahead and put it in my go
yeah,
ahead.
no, I looked at her car. I was like, ma'am, you take 87. My car's 91. I can't take that $2 worth of gas.
Yeah.
But I don't think she understood what type of
Yeah.
gas I get. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. She's like, are you sure? Man, are you trying to bargain with me, man, over $2 gas? First of all, what the hell is that gonna do with my goddamn Mercedes anyway? $2 in gas ain't gonna do a damn thing.
She got
Piss my Mercedes off.
she gonna be like, it's $2 gas, so I'll sell it to you for $1.50.
They stupid. I said, man, nah, I'm good. She's like, you sure? I'm positive. Like, man, I'm just trying to get me some weed. I said, first of all, man, I got my weed. She's trying to give me a wrap to go smoke to do this podcast. Other than that, leave me the hell alone. But great news though. I do have the whole podcast thing working now. So now we can literally just press record, and then just like you said, record off on this one. But we can, when we get together now, I can be able to record the whole thing on the podcast.
Yeah.
And then we can add our one shots in there. So that's what I've been trying to figure out right now. So I'm gonna come up with, like you said, some one shots and little things we could just drop and press a button.
Yeah, you
It's
press
like,
the button. Hey, you just press the button. It's the truth.
Yeah, we will have that as that truth. Then we had like the one you had earlier, you was playing earlier, that one. And then I was like you said, I'm thinking like now we can start doing, like you said, certain videos we see, we can kind of have commentary, and then I can put like a little thing in there. Oh, this was in the news, and we can play it, and then we can talk about it. So it's getting there, man. It's getting there.
Yeah. Let's see, all right.
The truth shall set you free.
So you can send me that. So now I can add that to the whole bad and everything.
Yeah.
And so we can just hit the truth will set you free.
I'll send that to you on Instagram.
Yeah, yeah. Cause I can't wait. I'm like, this is gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be fun, and like I said, doing more videos. Now I have more time, so I found my camera. So I got my camera out now. So I can't wait to start doing some stuff with that too. Cool. And then I'm gonna try to do make some videos of. I was trying to do one with my wife. I don't know if she want to do it with me, but it's gonna be like a mud bank. Just try, something from pick a restaurant from somewhere.
Yeah, and order a bunch of food.
Just like a Chinese restaurant around the corner first.
And order a bunch of food and.
Order a bunch of food, bro, and just try it out on camera and see what it tastes like.
Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, that's how you get to know the restaurants around you, right?
Yeah, because every time I drive, it's two of them. It's a Italian restaurant and a Chinese restaurant,
Mm.
and they like mom. You can tell they mom and pop. I'm looking at them. I'm like, I can tell they've been around here for a
Yeah,
long
and a
time.
lot of them shots, man, especially over there in Moreno Valley, like they've been there for a long time. Like they've been, and how you wonder how they exist for that long
Yes,
because especially with all this up and down in the economy, like how are they surviving all this way? Yeah, man, they got to be doing something good.
they gotta be doing something. And you know how you know how back in the days when you used to see Chinese restaurants, you can tell by the way it looked. Like you could tell it was like every
Yeah,
area has a Chinese area. Every place has like a staple Chinese restaurant the whole city go to.
yeah,
And everybody has that one Italian restaurant that everybody goes to too. I can just tell when I drive past, like that's it.
yeah,
I can see it already. Because I drove past everywhere around here, and I ain't really seen it. I seen like the little pizza, then they be like, oh, okay, they serve this. I'm like, no, that's not Italian. That's not an Italian restaurant.
yeah,
This one,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm looking for this one, but I can't wait for the Chinese one though. So I gotta try that.
Yeah, no, and like we have here in La Quinta, we have the China Joe's that my wife and I goes to. If we don't go to Panda Express, which I'm not a huge fan of Panda Express anymore because of China Joe's. China Joe's, let me teach y'all a little lesson from the Asian's perspective. All right, when you go to Panda Express and you look for chow mein, you look for the noodles, right? It's just the noodles, and you got a little bit of veggies and stuff, whatever in there. When you go to an actual Chinese restaurant and you order chow mein, it's gonna be bean sprouts. Bean sprouts is that, and then people do this shit all the time. They go to a regular Chinese restaurant and they order chow mein and they open up the box and it's bean sprouts. And like, this is not chow mein. Yes, it is, because Panda Express is they're marketing their food towards the white people or the people who don't know about China. If you want the noodles, you have to order lo mein. Lo mein is what you're looking for, and that's just way better than the chow mein you're getting at a fucking Pan Express. So I usually go to China Joe's and I get chicken lo mein. You can get combination lo mein, which is gonna have pork, beef, no, pork, chicken, and shrimp. Or you can I sometimes I'll get the combination lo mein without the shrimp, and then that's actually really good too. But yeah, no, chicken lo mein. I used to do beef lo mein. That shit gives me gout. Like oh man, I wake up next morning like I can't move.
He said, but toe don't
Yeah,
swell up and everything.
yeah, my ankles, my yeah, that big toe, that little joint. It's horrible. But yeah, no. So just a little lesson for you guys. If you ever, whoever's watching this, if you order chow mein at a regular Chinese restaurant, expecting the stuff that you get from the Pan Express, you're gonna get bean sprouts. You're gonna be highly disappointed. Or if you like bean sprouts, cool, whatever. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you're looking for lo mein.
That because of Panda like Americanized. It's Americanized.
Well, here's a funny thing about Panda. It's actually owned by China. Well, it was opened up by a Chinese family. The only problem is again they opened up in Los Angeles. They didn't open. It's not like a. So everything they came up on the menu, majority of it is Panda Express original. Like it's Beijing beef. There's no Beijing beef. You know what I mean? Like that's not what they do over there. Or even like the was it the coconut? No, the almond shrimp, I think, or something, or cashew shrimp or something. Like a lot of that shit's all made up at Panda Express. And it started off as Panda Inn. The only reason why Panda Express is because Panda Inn was a restaurant and they wanted to do fast food, so they started Panda Express. Yeah.
And took off.
One of the original locations of Panda Inn was I used to pass by it every day during high school. It was at the Westwood, or sorry, the Westside Pavilion in Westwood. near UCLA. And Westside Pavilion is this big ass mall. It's I don't from what I understand, the entire mall is closed down now, but which is sad. It's like it's in the middle of like let's say UCLA, so you have all the college kids running around there, and they can't go to a mall nearby. The nearest mall I think is Santa Monica Mall, which is way too far for me personally. You know what I mean? They got the Santa Monica Mall, and they've got well they got a couple of other malls out there, like north of Santa Monica. But yeah, I mean it's all you got. It sucks. Yeah, but
They're changing up everything.
yeah, that's sad. That's the sad part. But hey, let's wrap this up so we can continue. It's currently 9:17 in the morning, so it's on a Saturday. I think my wife is still asleep. She took some of my promethazine last night because she's been dealing with the cough. So she took some of my promethazine. Promethazine it tells you to only drink 5 milliliters, not even a whole cup. 5 milliliters is what they tell you because that shit knocks you out. Mm-hmm. So my wife has been, she's been pretty much drugged up in the bed all night. So
how much you want to set on promethazine for? I'll just play.
Shit, I'll sell you a shot.
You said I'll sell you a shot.
I remember one time I took that promethazine at like, I think 1 in the afternoon. By 3 p.m. I was already knocked out, and I didn't wake up. Till midnight.
Be gone.
Yeah, and then I stayed up. I stayed up from midnight till 5 and went back to sleep at 6. Woke up at 10. Like it fucking knocks you out. It's really strong shit.
You get some good rest. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But you won't be sick though. You ever notice that?
No, you won't be sick, but you better wear a diaper because you may not wake up to go pee.
Alright, man. Let's go and wrap this up then.
All right. So on behalf of my boy King Cushy, this is King Churro, and this is the King True. This is the Kings of True podcast.
You gotta input. You gotta punch in on that one.
Yeah. So it is the Kings of True podcast. Last words of the day, bro.
Yeah, love, peace, and joy.
Yeah. And it's your boys. Thank you for watching, y'all. And please remember to subscribe and share. We need you to share. Subscribing is one thing. We appreciate that, but it's even better if you share because then we get more viewers and hopefully people start liking our shit. Yeah, man. But anyway, peace out, y'all.